And it is now 2 weeks since we last we talked, and hope you have things to talk about now, or at least good things, if not just pondering questions stuff. So let's see who's got a question that we can start our 1-hour conversation together. Neil says, what's that horse doing up your wall? Well, that has a wonderful story. You know, I've been I got involved in equestrian show jumping since I was a teenager, and the picture you see, the horse's name is Ali Baba, and the rider is one of the top riders in the world, graduate of military school of riding in France, Saumur, France. Colonel Neshati, my instructor, he was like a father to me. Of course, I love my father. My father is always number one, and he was friend with my father, and he was a very good role model for me. So that's why I call him as such. So I learned a lot from him in many different facets of life. And of course, he was a supreme rider, horse whisperer. And he's not with us anymore. And when I left my birth country, Persia, after having graduated from university, it was very late in the morning, my flight, but he took the time, 3 in the morning, he was at the airport. And I had a small picture, 4 centimeter by 4 centimeter, black and white, of this. And when I got here to Vancouver, that's about 37, 38 years ago, I found a very talented Korean artist. He had a gallery in part of town. And I showed him the picture. I said, can you paint this? He said, yes. So I gave him the colors and so on. So he made that black and white picture, this big, into this. And it's been hanging on my wall no matter where I went for the past 36, 37 years. That's the story. So, is that what you were asking for, Neil? Yeah, it was. I shortened the story, but we went to many competitions. He taught us perfect style of ridings. We weren't allowed to use any spares or whips even. We were supposed to understand and communicate with the horse and learn what language to talk with the horse and to be a partner in competitions. I remember one of the competitions that it was very tough, probably toughest I've ever seen in anywhere in the world. And it was 1 o'clock in the morning. I happened to be one of the 64 riders, and I became the winner at that #1 horse jump. And after all that effort, which was 4 different jump offs, he said, good horse, in front of everybody. And so his idea was that horse is the most important. The safety of rider and horse both are equally important. And he always made sure that everybody understand horses are special and should be appreciated. So everybody knew, and he knew, and I knew what he really meant. He was praising me, but at the same time, he says it in a way that it would compliment the horse as well. Very noble man, very strong, disciplined. Yeah, very good man. Good role model. Now, let's see what we have here.